And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years.
A different look now for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Little comes in for Josh Hart. And Jay's subbed in for Anthony Simons. And then for Dallas, Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. Reggie Bullock comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Hardy in for Josh Green. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Hardy. Christian Wood is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Bullock in at the 3. Basket counts. Grant's got 7 points. Mavericks leading by 4. Doncic passes to Hardy. Here's Wood. Now the pass to Hardy. From outside, off the mark. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Jay, the pass to Grant. Lillard outside. Back to Grant. Pass to Little. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good from long range. And it's now only a 1-point Maverick lead.
And the lead's been shaved down with this last run. And now they're in a position maybe to tie it up.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
So for the Trailblazers, Watford's checked in, and it's Sharp in for Damian Lillard. And Dallas also making a switch. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Now Doncic, he's got 13. Powell, the pass to Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Jay, the pass to Watford, and he makes that one.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Doncic passes to Bullock. Now here's Kleber. Now here's Hardy. 11-point game his last outing over Sharp. Dallas again missing. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Powell kicks to Doncic, and it's the Trailblazers on the break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Hardy passes to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. Here's Kleber. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shoots. The offensive rebound. Powell. Misses from short range. Portland leading. Here's Jay. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Bullock. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And that one's good. Doncic.
Only one miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
Passes to Sharp. Here's Jay. And another three for Portland.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Doncic kicks to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Pass to Kleba. Doncic looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Boy, he has been special to start this game. Shooting 8 of 9, just making it look easy.
Jay, the pass to Little. Here's Jay. He can't get it to go. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
There's the pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. With the teardrop. One-on-one here. Here's Sharp. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The shot by Powell, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And Doncic, here we go. That one good for 2. Doncic has got 24 points.
Well, you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers out in front, up by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. Anthony Simons out there with Jay, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Cavaliers was all business. He finished with 64 points and got there the usual way, an impressive barrage of three-pointers. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Here's Simons. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
How about the timing on the offensive glass by Jeremy Grant? Always seems to be in the right place.
Outside, Green. Pass to Wood. To the left wing. And here's Bullock from the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Passes it to Hart. To the paint. Here's Jay. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Green kicks to Doncic. It's tipped, and he stays with it. A second chance effort. Rebounded by Hart.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
The three. And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Jay. Jay's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Here's Jay, and Portland again with the bucket.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
The pass to Bullock. Back to Green. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Jay. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Green. Over in the corner, Doncic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Powell kicks to Doncic. Green with the ball. 11 points last game. Count that one. Green's got his first points in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And a great job to get that angle and a tremendous drive.
I love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Passes it to Bullock. Wood against Grant. Wood passes to Green. And the layup falls. Green's got his second basket of the night.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Steps back and shoots. It's rebounded by Dallas. Good on the bucket. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
The shot's good from Simons.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Then for the Mavericks, JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Powell. Hardaway comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Hardy in for Doncic. Kicks to Green. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got 8 points.
just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Jay. Misses the three. Mavericks trail by 14. Outside Hardaway. And Jay gets the whistle that time. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one out. Jay's checked in for Lillard. Then for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Hardaway. Dallas has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. On the floor for Dallas, Christian Wood is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Doncic. And it's Green, and it's Bullock in at the small forward. Trailblazers leading by 23. From deep three-point range, and he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Jay. Jay's got 32 points. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
Bullock passes to Wood. Shoots over Simons. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Hart, no good. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they have shown that they can be valuable players. So Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Kept alive. Nurkic in the post. Powell's there. Chalk up 2 there. Nurkic has got his second basket.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points. Staying active even after the shot goes up.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Jay. Here's Green. Doesn't go that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Jay. Drops in the tray. Jay's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Bullock passes to Wood. To the inside. Here's Powell. The shot misses. Great D that time from Nurkic. Here's Grant, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Grant's got 14.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, then this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Shot clock at 6. Doncic. And he can't stop the run as he misses. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Hardy's checked in. Now, Doncic, he's got 31. They get it back. Powell down low. Puts up a 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Grant's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Bullock throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
What's up?
Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Little, he's checked in for Hart, and it's Sharp in for Anfernee Simons. The Mavericks also with a sub. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Here's Jay, and again it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Back to Doncic. From 12 feet out. That's good on the jump shot. Doncic has got 33.
Yeah, this guy will not hesitate. Reads the defense, understanding mid-range jumper is available. Yeah, I can make that.
To the middle. Here's Jay. That one drops for him. 46 points for Jay.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Now, here's Doncic. 33 points for him. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Shaedon Sharp picks one up.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
Here's Jay. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Grant. Powell pulls it in.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Kleber. Inside. Here's Jay. Non-stop scoring machine here. Here's Eubanks. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp, that time.
The Mavericks shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Doncic kicks to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Bullock passes to Doncic. Here's Hardy. No good on the triple.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Poke loose. Stolen by Bullock. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Here's Powell. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I think this is where Powell is really trying to improve, right? Sacrificing his body, taking it right to the defense.
For the Trailblazers, Watford's checked in, and Gary Payton has subbed in for Nasir Little. And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense, just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Payton banked in off the glass.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Pass to Hardy. Grant against Kleber. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
For the three, connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
It's deflected.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And the basket by Jay.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Locked up there for Powell. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
A high percentage look from Powell there. He's perfect fit for this team.
Left side, Grant. Payton in the corner. The pass to Jay. Takes the three. And again, it's Portland with the three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Portland enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jeremy Grant is out there with Sharp. Then there's Jay. Then there's Payton. And it's Watford in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Jay. And again, that's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Hardy passes to Marjanovic. Out to the right wing. They need this. Here's Kleba. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Shaedon Sharp picks one up. First free throw is good.
And when you look at Kleber, for me, his makeup leads you to believe that he's the kind of player you can win with.
GA, this guy has the frame for it. He stands 6'10", 240 pounds. He's one of the best defenders in the league, and nobody talks about that. The key for me is, does his confidence remain high? Because he can stretch it out to 3, and if his confidence doesn't wane, he's a major force.
4 on the clock. Here's Jay. They get it again. Watford, that's good.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Ntilikina passes to Marjanovic. It's good.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Payton finds Grant. Here's Jay. Pass to Eubanks. Down low. Here's Jay. Plays it up and banks it in. Jay's got 7 now in this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive. Peyton outside. Here's Jay. And a strong finish with two hands.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long.
Great win. But defensively, what do you want to see your team get better at as the season continues?
Defense is a mindset, man. You know, every guy has to take it upon himself to say, I'm not going to let this dude get by me. You know, that's my mentality every time I step on the court, at least.
No, you were challenging a ton of shots out there tonight, and it looked like you really had them hesitant in the second half.
Yeah, man, that's the game within the game, you know. No one likes to get their shot blocked. You know, you got to put that fear in the back of your head because that little tiny bit of hesitation when they're looking to see if you're going to get your shot blocked, that's going to make them miss.
Definitely worked tonight. Good game.
Stay focused on your workout. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. You want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Just like that. Now we're rolling. Hey, he can ball, huh? Keep it going. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Get started, man. Let's get started. We're here. We're here. Let's go. Box out. Keep shooting, baby.
Let's go.
Our next guest was the #1 overall pick in the 6th annual NBA 2K League draft. You might or might not have heard of him, but he goes by the name of Glizzy. Glizzy, congratulations.
Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all.
The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Brad, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough.
Teams will make substitutions. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Green out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's McGee in at the 5.
Really hard not to appreciate a steady big guy like Christian Wood. I mean, he knows his role out on the floor, doesn't try to do things he can't, and really gives it his complete effort and focus. I love that. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And Dallas calls time here. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L. Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Green. Back to Doncic. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Here's Jay. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Outside, Green. Doncic up top. And there's the lob. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, you know, guys, you know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Here's Jay. And again, it's Portland with a 3. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Simons against Green. Wood passes to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate. Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic passes to Hardaway.
Doncic left side. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And that one's good. Jay.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Hardaway, the pass to Green. To the middle. Grant with a steal. Simons against McGee. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
And so Simons nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Outside, Green. Pass to Wood. Shoots over Grant. And it's Wood. That time on the assist by Green.
Well, Wood has a really solid jump shot, and that one well within his range.
Here's Jay. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Back to Hart. Here's Jay. From deep. The long distance three is buried. 16 points for him.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Outside Hardaway. Pass to McGee. Doncic on the wing. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up. And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far. And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
From deep, here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Portland has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. From deep three-point range. And that one's good. Jay, 19 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Nurkic against McGee. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Very tough hoop there for McGee. Even though he's in tight, guys, it takes a lot of focus to convert over that kind of defense.
Here's Jay. 19 points in the game. Simons. Soft touch off the glass.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution. Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Nurkic. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Jay. Offensive rebound. Grant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on JaVale McGee.
And Grant is just really an aggressive player who welcomes contact on his shots. I mean, the defense has to be careful around him because he's looking to draw fouls.
So for the Blazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Little comes in for Hart, and it's Sharp in for Simons. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for McGee. Kleba comes in for Christian Wood. Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Hardy in for Green. Watford's checked in for Portland. Here's Jay, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Watford. Here's Little. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Shoots a fadeaway. Jay. And he makes it. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going. And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Inside, here's Doncic, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's Jay. Connects from downtown. 24 points for him.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
That's tipped. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively. And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Here's Jay. And it's off from three-point range. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's Powell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And, you know, when Powell is this deep, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul.
That one falls for Powell. No good on the second free throw. Now the Blazers moving it up. It's Little on the wing. The three. Here's Eubanks. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out. Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Jay, guarded by Doncic. Puts it up. It's rebounded by Kleba. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Hardy, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him. Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So he gets them both. Here's Jay. He's got 24. Pass to Little. Here's Sharp. Here's Jay. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
And that one's good. Jay.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Nails the baby hook. Doncic has got 14 points.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
A minute 35 left in the first quarter of the game. Knocks down the triple. Give him 30.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers. And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Back to Bullock. 5 on the clock. Pass to Hardy. Takes the three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Doncic. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with. 12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Payton's checked in for Eubanks. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Doncic. And he's going for the oop here. Kleber down low. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 6 to shoot. Pass to Doncic. There's the triple. No luck on that one. And so it's Portland. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Christian Wood, and it's Green in at the 2.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He picked up 66 points and also did a lot of damage from long. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Pass to Green. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Dallas has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Pass to Bullock. Green with the ball. Kicks it to Doncic. Over Sharp. And it's Dallas scoring again.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Pass to Eubanks. Here's Jay. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Wood's got 5 rebounds tonight.
An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently, his defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons.
Tries again, and the layup falls. Wood's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, anytime you've got a player that can give you extra possessions, that's a great asset, and Wood is a fantastic offensive rebounder.
That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats, Clark.
Clearly, you look at his rebounds, BA, his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him, who took a while to find his way into the league, step up in that manner.
All alone. They get it back. Back to Doncic. 11 feet out, and he hits it. And now just a 4-point Portland lead.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Timeout called. Portland. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Watford's checked in for Portland. Payton comes in for Simons. Doncic outside. Pass to Bullock from the arc. Another three for Dallas.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Here's Watford. And he goes in for the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now Kleba. Doncic on the wing. 26 points for him. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 13 points in this quarter.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Watford. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Doncic against Payton. Fades. And it's Doncic missing.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And he lobs it up.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
Pass to Watford. Now here's Payton. Green covering. Here's Jay. From deep. And out of bounds. The Mavericks will take it. The Mavericks making a switch here. Green with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been... Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting... So it's both teams making substitutions here. Dallas has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Nasir Little out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Sharp, then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Jay in at the two-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Pass to Powell. Outside Hardaway, trying to get back on track. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now. Lets it go. And that one's good. Jay. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Kleba right side. Turn around Jay. Good on the bucket.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
It's Little on the wing. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It'll go on Maxi Kleba. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Payton's checked in for Portland. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Pass to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Green. Takes a 3. Not going to go that time. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Here's Jay. Counted from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Doncic outside. Back to Bullock from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Powell. Nurkic with some nice D.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
From outside, off the mark. Dallas is shooting the ball at 48% so far. Here's Green. Portland grabs the miss.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Jay. No good on the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Bullock. 5 points in the game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And he knocks down the first one. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Christian Wood is checked in for Cleva. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And Dallas with possession. 17-point game. They host the Hawks after this one. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Count it. Good. Doncic has got 31.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's Jay, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Nurkic. To the inside. And it's Jay missing. The Mavericks shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Bullock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Hart's checked in for Portland. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
Here's Wood. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wood's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
Here's Jay. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
The Mavericks shooting the ball at 46% from the floor.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
First free throw is good.
Now an MVP caliber player, Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Trailblazers' shooting has been great at 58% in the third. Here's Jay, guarded by Doncic. Nurkic inside, working on Powell. It's good. Nurkic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it. Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Grant. Down low. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist from Grant. Nurkic has got 8 points.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
From deep three-point range, no good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big...
So both teams making some changes here. And he lobs it up to the rim. And McGee with the stuff.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Josh Green. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Doesn't go for him. Now Portland takes it the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Jay, guarded by Doncic. Fires for 3. Good! That's another bucket!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. To the paint. Lets it go from 14. Drained it for 2 points. Wood's got 12 points in just the second half.
Tremendous production from Wood tonight. When he gets enough touches, you can expect big numbers.
From deep. And it's Jay missing. Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Green against Simons. Pass to Doncic. The 3. The rebound by Eubanks. So it's Portland now. They've got a 9-point lead. And that one's good. Jay.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Fades and shoots. In deep, Wood drops it in.
You know, one of Wood's natural gifts, staying in control after drawing the contact.
Here's Jay, guarded by Doncic. Here's Jay. Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.